Well, our next guest is a high school football coach who has been sidelined since 2015 after he was fired for praying on the field after games. His case has been in the courts ever since. And in a new FoxNews.com op-ed, he explains why he still fights after all these years. Yesterday, his case was heard by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. Joining me now is Coach Joe Kennedy and his attorney, First Liberty Institute's Kelly Shackelford. Guys, thank you so much for being with us.
Hey, thank you. Good morning.
You're welcome. So, Joe, tell us what happened.
In the easiest way of terms, I was fired for taking a silent prayer alone on the football field. And I have had to fight to save my job and to actually get my rights back. So I had to choose between my faith and my job. And that's where we are. So we're fighting for this.
So the district suspended you and then they never asked you to come back?
Yes, they gave me an unfavorable review and said, do not rehire.
What district is this and what state?
This is Bremerton School District up in Bremerton, Washington.
Kelly, why'd you decide to take the case?
This is an important case. I mean, the idea if a coach can't go to a knee by themselves after the football game, which is what he was fired for, and say a 15-minute silent prayer thanking God for the privilege of coaching the young men that he coached, then we're in real trouble. That's a clear violation of the First Amendment. And it would set a precedent that would hurt everybody who works for the government all over the country. It would strip them of their religious freedom because essentially what they're saying is you can't do anything religious while you're, quote, on duty. That would mean a teacher who bowed their head over the meal in the cafeteria could be fired. A Jewish teacher with a yarmulke would be fired. Christians with a cross around their neck. This is not what the Constitution says. And Ainsley, I would tell people it's kind of unusual, but if they want to watch the argument that occurred at the Federal Court of Appeals, they can go to firstliberty.org. Normally you can't see federal arguments unless you show up in person, but because of the virtual nature, we were able to tape yesterday and post it. And that's also a place where people can support Coach Kennedy and get behind him. We all need to do that. He's fighting for all of our freedoms.
And where can we find that?
At First Liberty, just spell out firstliberty.org. And you can watch the argument from yesterday and see. And you'll see very quickly the judges have not been friendly to Coach Kennedy. This is the same panel that ruled against him last time, and the Supreme Court had some, they said that the opinion they saw was, quote, troubling. So he's got to fight uphill.
Absolutely. Joe, why is this so important to you to fight this for 6 years?
Number one, the personal side of it is I was a United States Marine, and the Constitution means something, really near and dear to my heart. So fighting for my own, rights is one thing. And also, I always told my football players to never give up. And when things get tough, you just keep fighting. So I'd be a hypocrite if I just gave up because this became difficult or uncomfortable. It's worth fighting for, and I'm standing up for what's right.
Silent prayer. You're taking a knee in the middle of the football field. It's personal to you. It's silent. You're not pushing this on your players. Where are your rights?
I've been asking that from day one. I thought after retiring from the Marine Corps that I had the same constitutional rights as everybody, but now I find out the Constitution doesn't mean what I thought it meant.
Real quickly, did you get another job? How are you supporting your family?
We're making it. We're doing the best that we can.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I will be praying for you that this works out in your favor so that we can all, no matter what your religion is, have the right to pray to whatever God you believe in. God bless you both.
Awesome.
Thank you for this fight.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. We did reach out to the Bremerton School District for a statement, and we did not hear back.